A tēnā tātou katoa, nau mai hara mai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga o whakaata Māori e mihi ana i tēnei ata mōrena. A kua tai tātou ki te rangi whakamutunga o te whakataitai nei, āmotu mō ngā kōhine raro ake i te 14 pakeke, mo te poi uka 2026. Ko ngā tīma I te ata nei, ko counties Manukau kia Otakau. Nā ko rātau, ko rāua, e tākuru ana I te whiringa whaiti, mo te tūnga tuatahi ki taku nei whakapono. Nā ko te rārangi ingoa mo ngā kaipatu I te wānei ko te nama te kaumātoru. Te kaumā iwa ke a tāhua tuiri. Ko hipa te pōro. Nā ka kuhu mai taua kai oma I raro I te pā. Kia whai I te omanga tuatahi mo counties Manukau. Nā ke te tākuro tēnei kiemu ki runga I te pā titi I te mea. E rua anō ngā kiemu kei te haere I te wā o rite. Nā ko aua kēmu, ko Manawatu kia Waitaha, te awa kairangi kia Pōneke. O he patu pai tērā, ka piki whakarunga nā te kaiwhira rā ki te taha MΑORI. I hopukina. Te nama te kaumā whā ina nei kaipatu mea Kingi Hicks. Nā ko te rārangi o ngā tūnga mo te kapa o tākau ko Abby Aubrey, te kai epa, Jasmine Becker te kai hopu, Macy Foster kei te papatuatahi, Alize Perenara kei te papatuarua, Riley Matthews te papatuatoru, Jocelyn Carl, shortstop, Aroha Kenny, Whetu, Mary Kay Von Royen, Waru Dylan Suru Iwa. Kei te āhua ki te etai kapua I te rangi. Nō reira ko te tikanga. A ka noho. Mātau te whenua te rangi hoki mō te toinga o Aku whakapāha e te whānau. A few technical difficulties this morning, but that's okay. We are back on now. And I see counties have managed to score 2 runs in their first bat with Otago up now. Kua riro i a rātou hoki. Tētahi o manga. Nā ko te kaipatsu. Mō o tākau. Tēnā mā taihua ake, ka tasiri kia kite. Te kaumārua. Jasmine Becker, ko ia hoki te kaihopu, matana tīma. Whai muri ake i aia. Ko te nama toru tukau mā rua. Jocelyn Cull. Nā ko taku painga o tēnei kēmu te poiuka. He kēmu pukenga maha. Me kaha koe ki te patsu. Me kaha koe ki te oma. Te whira hoki. And one of the things I enjoy about softball is how technical it is and how many different skills you actually need to play the sport, to be able to throw, catch, bat, te katsua. Nō reira, he miharo te kite i nei rangatahi e tākaro tonu ana i tēnei kēmu. Aha koa, kei te mate haere te kēmu nei ki Aotearoa. Nā koira, te kaipatsu, te nama toru te kaumārua, Jocelyn Cull, kua riro i a counties manukau, tō rātou putanga tuatoru. Nō reira, he wā mā rātou, e patu I nai nei. Ka reo I whai wā ki te kōrerotia ko wai kei ia tūnga mō te kapa o counties nō reira. Te kai epa mō counties Athena Wilson te kai hopu a tāhua tuiri. Kei te papa tuatahi Zoe Martin. Te papa tuarua Hazel Paul. Te papa tuatoru Tyler Tapiki. Shortstop Mia Kingi Hicks. Te whetū Jada Foster, Waru Sienna Dufty, me te tūnga tuaiwa Anna Manu Kelly. Kaipatu o Counties Manukau nama te kaimā whetū Zoe Martin. Koe nei tō rātou wā tuarua ki te patu I tēnei huripau tuarua. O he epa pai tērā tō tika ki wainga nui. Ka rehe karanga mai te kaiwa wāu. He hara. Nā I te mutunga o te rangi tuarua, ngā kēmu tuarua, ko Hutt Valley, I te noho tuatahi ki tō rātou puna. So at the end of day 2, our Pool A placings, we had Hutt Valley at 1st, Canterbury 2nd, Wellington 3rd, and Otago at 4. And for Pool B, I tai tuatahi atu Manawatu, katahi ko Counties Manukau, ko Tāmaki Makaurau, ko te Raki Pai Whenua, katahi ko te Waipounamu. Nā reira, hei te tahi karaka ki taku whakapono, ka tū ai te kēmu whiringa toa. Nā ka ki te kōwai mai nei tīma. Me te kēmu I Wainganui I te awa kairangi me pōneke. Kōwai o rauwa ka neke atu ki te kēmu whiringa toa. Kua pāhi te pōro. No reira, kua oma atu te kai oma ki te papa tuarua. Ka kite mena ka anga whakamua tōnu tēnei kaipatu i tana tinana kia tuki i te pōro. Mena ka patua rānei. E hara i te hara. No reira, kua riro i te kai oma te papatua toru. Oh, and a good little bat, just finding a hole. And she rounds second. She may go all the way. And she's held up on third. But she brings a runner home. Counties will want to finish strong here. They did end the round robin sitting at second in their pool, which was Pool B. Karea no kia whakairia I ngā tatauranga a kai tākaro no reira te taia au te whakamohio atu kia koutou ko wai a wai ko wai te tino kai patu I te wānei ko wai te tino kai epa a aua momo tatauranga hioi anō. Te waihotia aua epa, aua poi he. O koira pia te tuatahi e kāo. No reira ko Sienna Dufty tērā. Kua hikoi atu. Ki te papa tuatahi. E ruanga kai oma mo counties manukau. A tāhua tū iri ki te pauaka e whai ake. Kare anō kia kite e hea ngā putanga mo te kapa o tākau. No reira, pia kai te ui ui ki te kōrero tahi me pēhea rātou te whai aua putanga. Ka neke atu, tana patu, kia kaua e tuki. Nā ka tai kainga mai tawa kai oma, kua neke hia. A Sienna Dufty ki te papa tuatoru. O, kua riro te kai epara. E hāngai eke ki ngā pokohiwi o tēnei kaipatu. Hia hia I nai nei. Kia whai e rua. Koira te tuarua. Kua patua ki wainga nui o te whira. Te taia, te karapu o tākau. Te hopu kina. Nā kua tai kainga mai, tētahi o mga kai o ma anō, mo counties. Kia tau atu rātou ki ngā piro e rima. Nama te kauma whā Mia Kingi Hicks. He kai o ma kei te papa tuatahi. Koia. And usually when the call is for a steal with a runner on first base, you will see the batter square up for a bunt, and that's to usually just block the vision of the catcher to allow the runner a bit more time and a bit of a head start on her jump going from 1 to 2. Ko te mea ua ua o te pātiti, o te tākaro I runga I te pātiti. E tei wā, he tawhiti ake ngā tuapapa. Nō reira, I te wā ka are koe ka hopu te pōro, ka haere ki wiwi ki wāwā rānei, he wā tērā mō ngā oma, ngā kai oma, te tai kainga mai. Pera ki tērā, nō reira, Counties Manukau really making the most of the pass balls at the moment, and that's always difficult. I find that on grass diamonds, that usually happens quite a lot, and the fences are usually a lot further back, or just the ball's harder to see maybe. Koira te raru. So ko ngā taiapa, e hara ko te tuapapa. Ngā taiapa, kua neke whakamuri. Kaipatu, Hazel Port. And Counties Manukau on a bit of a roll. And we see there again, they just did the same thing, squaring up for that bunt to allow the runner to get past, and it is difficult. Me he mea, he kaihopu hou koe, he āwha ua ua, ki te kite, I te mea me prakatihi tonu, I aua momo nekehanga. And for a new catcher, not saying that this one is, but it can be a little bit difficult getting used to the batter just getting in the road of your vision. But a good tactic for Counties, and it's working out for them. They've managed to move the runner to third base. Toko toru ngā poi he mo te kaipatu nei a Hazel Paul. No reira ka waihotia tēnei epa. And there had to be one. We'll see if the pitcher for Otago, Abby Aubrey, can double up. And another pass ball, Counties Manukau coming home. We have Number 15, Athena Wilson up to bat. And potentially a pick off there at third base. Oh, and she's lucky. Having to really push herself and keep herself on that base. And it's good backup from Otago there. Counties Manukau, tokotoru ngā pōro, ngā poihe, ki tēnei kaipatu. Great pitch. Oh, and a nice little bat to second base. And she should get to... Aku whakapāha te whānau kua tū, paku tū te wā, kia taia tātou te whakatika I te kāmera. And it looks like Otago I tukuna pēr ki te papa tuarua. Engari, tai kainga mai taua kaipatu ka tahi anō. I patu, ko Athena Wilson. Wai mari e taua kaipatu rā, kia kaua te pōro e tuki I aia. Ko te nama te kaumā whetū Zoe Martin. Teitei ki e tawa epa. Kia ngana anō te kai epa. Ruanga poihe. And a foul ball. And a nice little bat. And caught there by Otago for side away. And they come in for a bat. Heading into the bottom of the second. Me kaha te kapa o tākau, te whai omanga I tēnei wahanga. It is important that Otago try and put some more points on the board. Nā te kite I taua whiu ki te kaitiaki o te papa tuatoru. Tā te kite he āhua. Mātau te papa. He mahanga kōhau pia hoki. And just with the grass diamond, it is a little bit harder to gauge where the ball is going to bounce off when it does hit the deck. Just with there being so much different holes in different places, dead spots, over momo, and that's stuff that you don't get on a skin diamond because they prep it, I guess, before every match, just to flatten it out and make sure that it's even. So yeah, the grass diamond is a little bit harder to play on. Not to mention grass burn for those sliding. Ki au nei mamai ake tērā, I runga I te pātiti ki tērā o te skin diamond. To me, grass burn is actually a lot more painful than when you slide on a skin diamond. Te tokorua nei, he pai ake ki te one pū though. So grass and skin are better than dirt. Kua tākaro au I runga I te taimana one, e hara I te pai. Nā kua whai a counties tō rātou putanga tuatahi me te kaipatu tuatahi o tākau paku tū o te wā kia whakatika taua papa kāinga. Nā kei te tino rongo ia tāwhiri mātia. Kaipatu nā matori te kaumā iwa Mary K. Van Rooyen. Pahi te pōro. Tatari ake kia kite te tatau. Poi pai tērā kua hara. Me tuku tēnei I tana patu. Moata ake. Ka kaua e tūreiti. And there we see a chop again. And she did connect with the ball, so it is a foul. And the count will be 2-2. Ruanga pui he, ruanga hangai eke. We shall see who will win the battle. And the pitcher gets it, leaving the batter in the box. She wants the next one too. It'll be the last out that they need, Counties Manukau. Nā ko te kaipatu, nā maono te MāORI, Riley Matthews. Wha tata taua epa ki te tinana. Ooh. Tata pia taua epa. Hara taua e pai te tata I rere atu ki runga ki waho. Te rawe te tatari mai taua kai tākuro o tākou. Great patience by the batter there. She gets her walk to first base. And a big hop on first base. They need to move the runner around. Ko tai tātou ki te timatanga o te rārangi ingoa mo ngā kaipatu ko nama te kaumātoru aroha kieni. And she too is being very patient, waiting for the right pitch she wants to have a go at. Toko toru ana poi he. E ruanga putanga mō te kapa o Counties Manukau. They've got one to play with a runner on first base. And Aroha Kieni, she too takes the walk to first base. They just need one out. Number 22. Macy Foster up to bat. Nā kua hipa te pōro, and with that pass ball and the wind carrying it, we may see Otago score some runs now. Auwe. Kei te tino rongo i a tāwhiri mātia. Koira pia te take. Kai te rere atu aua pōro mai ngā kaihopu. And a quick side away for Counties, not allowing Otago to score those runs. Nā kua whakakorengia i te oro, i te rungo o te whira. Nā te kaha o te pupuhi o te hau. Kia kaua e pērā i runga, i te waka te mātaki koutou. And at this time, I'd just like to pay a special mention to our sponsors for their support of this tournament, many other tournaments that have gone on in, already this year, the under-17 boys, under-19 girls and boys, kia orahi at the moment as well. He maha anō kātū i tēnei tau, engari, e tika nā me hiki a rātou ko whakata Māori, Bailey's Real Estate, Celtics, Nativa, rātou ko Apollo Projects. Mena ko au i te tākoro, ko au e nei kohine ka hari kua katoa au, ki te mātaki aku kēmu, ia hau e taina ana, kua whakairi i runga i te YouTube, ka noho i runga mo te wārua, no reira, he hoki ngā mahara mo enei rangatahi, hei te wā ka pakeke ake, kia whakātu pia ki o rātou whānau, o rātou hoa, o rātou tamariki hoki hei te wā ka pakeke ake. The catcher there just trying to position her glove and her catch to make that ball fall across the plate. It'll be a walk for number 2, batter of Counties Manukau, Colquhorn. Dylan Sudal taking the steal at second. And she doesn't overrun. She's held up at second base. Te kaipatu number Rua te kaumarua, Macy Foster. Nā i te mea he hara, ka hoki mai anō. And a foul ball brings her back into the box. Tā haitia te papa tuatoru te kai o mara o counties Manukau. Ooh, and a cut for one on the batter, Macy Foster. And a live update of the score on Diamond 2 between Hutt Valley and Wellington. Ko Hutt Valley tērā. E tū teitei ana. Hutt Valley ahead with 8 runs. And currently Wellington up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. Koinei hoki te rangi whakamutunga mō te whakataitai āmotu mō ngā wahine, mō ngā tāne raro ake i te 14 whetū. Kai i te tū ki kirikiri roa. So this is the final day for our Under-17s New Zealand Girls National Championships here in Manawatu. At the same time, the Under-17 boys competition is being played in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton. So if you are in Hamilton, in Manawatu, Palmerston North, tēnā tautoko atu I ēnei kēmu, I ēnei rangatahi. E whakapau wera ana I ēnei rangi e whā kua hipa. And a little cut there to the pitcher. And a nice out at first base. And that'll take them to 2. Number 5 for Counties Manukau. Ruby Nickel. Good little bat to shortstop. Oh, and a close one. Nail biter out there. But they do get it, Otago. Nā ka kuhu mai. Kia whai te patu. Te ahua nei ka arehe tinihanga mō te kapa o Counties Manukau. And it doesn't look like there are any changes for Counties. So positions all remain the same. Rite te kaipatu mo o tākou. Te nama whātikau marua Abby Aubrey. Te kai epa hoki o tana tīma. Oh, and a bit too low, that one. The pitcher just needs to bring it up slightly to get more in that strike zone. Oh, and there it is. And it's chased down by Counties Manukau. They want to get these outs. And that's a good one coming down the pipe. Ka rua ngā hāngai eke mo te kaipatu nei. Me āta whakamātauria. Me he mea ka tuku taua patu. And the right one to have a crack at. Batted straight back to the pitcher for their first out. Counties Manukau now ready to get another. Otago have Gian Gutzel in the batter's box. And a foul ball. Wai Marie. He took I taua pōro. Big pitch to come. And it's a lifted one in the air. Counties again go to track it down. But it's straight to the fence. And again, another life. Gian just keeping herself in that box. She's going through a few pitches. And she just needs to wear the pitcher down some more. Stays in there. And as long as she stays patient, she's in a good position. She's making that pitcher work harder. And lifts it again. And aha koa he tōrua, kua tōro hia tēnei patu. It's a good thing for Gianna. She's fighting back against this pitcher. She wants to win the battle, and you can see that clearly. But the pitcher just pushing that inside pitch, gets it under the bat. Kia whai tō rātou putanga tuarua. And up to bat next, number 9 for Otago. Anna Prescott. Tana wā tuatai ki te tuku te patu i tēnei kēmu. Cuts the inside ball and sends it foul. Good eyes there from Anna Prescott. Ākene pia I tuku I a tana patu. Kareka tino mōhio mena ai e tika. And it should be a strike here. She may have not realised, but she did swing her bat despite it being very late. Which will mean she's got 2 strikes on it. We shall see what the call is. Ai tika na rua ngā poi he taite poi he rua ngā hāngai eke ki te kaipatu nei. Oh, and that was a close one. But you see the finger from the Kaiwa Wild. Just 2 outside. So the pitcher now just needs to bring it a bit closer on that plate. Whai taua rohe porotu. And Anna digs it out. Keeps herself alive. Toko toru ana poi he rua ngā hāngai eke whare tatau. Ko Waikawiki Tōria mai tēnei pakanga. And who will win the battle between the batter and the pitcher? 3 and 2. 2 down for Counties Manukau. Oh, and she hangs it up. Anna Prescott. And takes her base. And they have a runner on to play with now, Counties. Number 32, Jocelyn Carl, will want to move her runner and advance her as much as she can while she's in this box. Big steal. And they get her at 2, Counties. Taking that out. And it'll be side away for them to come in and have a bat to end the bottom of the 3rd innings. And as we head into the top of the fourth innings, Counties Manukau will be hoping to put a few more points on the board. Me he mea ka pērā, a ki te kore a o tākau e whai omanga, ka mutu wawe tēnei kēmu. And the batter we have first up for Counties Manukau, number 24, Makoia Richards. Aku whakapāha ka mōhio au I te whakahua he au taua ingoa. I te mea I pōhehe au ko te āke, engari ko te o. Koutou ngā whānau o Makoia. Hara mai te epa. Teitei, tawa epa tuatahi. Nā ko te wā tuatahi tēnei mō Makoia, te patu I tēnei kēmu. Teitei anō. Me ngana kaha te kai e panei. Te whai taua rohe porotu. Poi he tuawha. Kia tai atu te kai omara ki te papa tuatahi. Kaipatui nai nei nama te kaumawha. Mia Kingi Hicks. Runner on one for Otago to play with. Try and twist a double. And the runner gets to second base. And no doubt a few tired and sore bodies today, having to play at least 2 or 3 games. And rounding one. Makoia getting home. And Mia Kingi Hicks safely at third from the overthrow at first. A pass ball. Good rush there from the third baseman of Otago to try and cover home plate. An inside ball. First strike on number 33 for Counties Manukau. Huiarangi Cooper Nicola. Ho tāna patu tuatai hoki I tēnei kēmu. Oh, and a close one. Yet again. Ruatahi. Good hold, good hold. And it's crazy watching now and seeing batters register when their elbows or their shoulders lift that they shouldn't swing. That's an indication that they shouldn't swing. Lifted ball. Put up in the air for Otago's first out in the top of the fourth. Runner on third base. And the next batter up to the plate. Number 15, Athena Wilson. And she's already gotten a runner to come home with her in the box. She needs to just get herself on here. Good little bat there. Oh, and out at first base. Good delivery from the third baseman with a nice clean pickup. And we move on to the next batter, number 17, Zoe Martin. And just two down here for Otago. They just need the batter. Ooh, and two inside. And dead ball is the call, which means the ball hit the player. So she is safely at first. And following on from her, number 2, Tyler Tapaki. Great positioning from Tyler. Just covering that whole front space. Really getting in the catcher's way. And the catcher just checking the swing, whether or not Tyler went for that pitch. Ia ki te kaiwawao e hara. Another inside there. Ooh, good cut. And a steal on that swing. And counties are doing a lot of stealing of bases at the moment. Kua whaihanga eke anō tēnei kai epa. Rua ki te rua te tatauranga. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good weight, good weight. And we see counties. Runners just getting a big hop down that line. And that'll be the 4th ball for Tyler Tapaki. And with a lead runner on 3rd, we may see her steal to 2nd from this first pitch coming down. Otago can't afford any more runs to come home. They've got 2 down. Just an easy out at first. Nā ko te tūmanako ka waihopia tēnei kai oma kia oma atu te papatuarua. And a pass ball's coming. And a hot box. Oh, so far Otago doing super well there. And Counties just taking the most from that. And good calculation there as well. As soon as that ball was let go, she came in diving. And Counties very comfortable to just test to see what Otago have lined up for them in those heated situations. Oh, and that looked pretty close, that pitch. But in the batter's box we have number 21, Sadie Angel. Ka reti tino mōhio kai te aha I te wā nei. Potentially a change for Otago's pitcher. Koera te take kua paku tū te wā. And kei te kōrero tahi ngā kaiwa wau. A hoki mai nai nei. A good leave too there from Sadie. Oh, and she takes a swing. And it's a lifted one. And it's fair ball, so she's getting herself to third base. And she does so, getting herself a triple, and she'll be super stoked with that one. A beautiful hit just on that line. They have to chase it down, Otago. Up now we have Ana Manu Kelly. Good eyes, good eyes. Oh, great catch to keep that ball in front. And a lifted one in the air. They just need that one out. Te taia, te hopu, te mau, ki taua pōro, no reira kei te hoki mai, he oranga anō mo te kaipatu nei. And a nice hit out to right field and picked up there by the right fielder for side away. And Otago come in now for potentially their last bat. I riro I a Counties Manukau. Toko whanga o manga I taua wahanga. So this is the bottom of the fourth. And potentially Otago's last bat. So they really need to score some runs. Both pitcher and catcher ready to play ball. We have the first batter up for Otago. Number 32, Jocelyn Cull. Nā ko tāna wā anō I te mea I whaiputanga tuatoru te kapo Counties Manukau mai te kai oma. No reira kaere ia I whakaoti tāna patu. I whakamutu tāna patu. Oh, and that looked like a good pitch, that one. Maybe just needs a bit more height on it. Tai ki te tahi, rua ki te tahi te tatauranga. Mo Jocelyn. Oh, and the shooter shoots for 2. Rite. Ngā tatau. Ka ahatia te kaipatu nei. Teitei ake. The pitcher will need to be careful here. She doesn't want to give away any freebies to Otago. Good discipline. Jocelyn, and following on from her in the box. Number 10, Charlotte Flawn. Konei tana wā tuatahi. Aki te patu I tēnei wahanga o te kēmu. He kai oma kei te papa tuatahi. And a big cut. County's catcher running out to check the runner. Oh, and they take the pick off, but luckily keep that ball in front. And a foul ball, keeping herself in the batter's box. Ball low is the call from the umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another foul ball, forcing that pitcher to throw a lot more pitches than she probably wants. But they may be able to twist a double here, Counties Manukau. Just trying to get that lead runner at second. And that'll be the third ball, sorry, for the batter. So she has a full house. That's the 4th to get her to first base. Runners on second and first. In the batter's box. Number 39, Mary Kay Van Rooyen. Good opportunity here to try and score some runs. Oh, nice pitch. And it looked close. Not too much off it. Taking Counties to 3 balls on this batter. Nā kare anō kia whakairia I ngā piro I Wanganui I Hutt Valley me Pōneke. So the scores haven't been put up for the game between Hutt Valley and Wellington, but it has finished, which I do believe Hutt Valley took the win. Pakua hei kōrero tahi ai, te kaiako o tākau me te kaiwawao. And number 39 for Otago. Mary Kay hangs it up. And it's loaded bases for Counties. None down. And a change of pitcher. We see the third baseman for Counties jumping on the mound. And a good pitch to lead off with. Number 14 for Counties Manukau. Mia Kingi Hicks now pitching. Me kaha counties in nei ki te whaiputanga tuatahi. Ka ruanga hāngai eke tērā ki tēnei kaipatu. Kia kaua waiho. Kia whai ia i te tūnga. Ki runga i te papa tuatahi. Three balls, two strikes. And the third strike, taking counties to 1 out. Still loaded bases here, so Otago can still score some runs. They've only got 1 down. And number 13, Aroha Kearney, in the box. E rua ana hāngai eke. So even if it's close, you'll need to have a swing. And that'll take them to 2 outs now, just 1 to get. Still loaded bases. So still a chance for Otago to get some more points on the board. Number 47, Bobby Tatana Lloyd. And a foul ball. E rua hoki ana hāngai eke, he nekehanga pai tēnei mo counties. And the change they needed counties, they've got 2 outs already. Ooh, and that was a close one. Right on the money. For 2 strikes. They've gained back some momentum now with the 2 down. Aku whakapāha e te whānau. Ka reka tino mōhio kua ahatia i te wānei. Engari, a kua ake nei kauki mai te kēmu.
food is your medicine. If you really want good health, know where your food's coming from.
We wanted our children to grow up in the wilderness. The world needs kids like that.
Māori have always understood the best way to live on this harsh land. We can hold on to our tikaka, our practices, our traditions, and bring them into this day and age.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
A tēnā noa tātou e te whānau kua tai ki te kēmu whakamutunga I runga I tēnei taimana mō te rangi nei. Ko ngā tīma e rua, ko Waitaha kia Pōneke. Ko te kaipatu tuatahi mō te kapa o Pōneke, Namarima, Bailey Delaney, Ehara, Namarima, Ivana, Thompson, Laulu, and just a bit of a mix up there, sorry, team. Number 5 better for Canterbury is also up first. So I was just reading the wrong form. But following on from her is Alyssa Kay and 3rd batter Raukura Paratamua. Nā ko te rārangi ingoa mō ngā tunga mō te kapa o Canterbury. On the mound we have at 1 Mila Hesp, at 2 Shane Barker, at 3 Bailey Delaney, at 4 Briar Croskery, at 5 Sienna Warren, at 6 Nancy Dittmer, at 7 Kendra Monaghan, at 8 Maya Johnson, and at 9 Emily Smith. Kaipatu tuarua mō Pōneke, Alyssa Kay in Wellington, already with a runner on first base here at the top of the first. Nā ko tēnei kēmu I Wanganui I nei tokorua, ko te kēmu ka whakatau kōwai tai tuatoru, tua whārānei. So this game being played here on Diamond 3 is the decider of who places 3rd or 4th. Good little pitch on the inside. Oh, and sent out to left. And tracked nicely there from the left fielder of Canterbury. And good communication as well out on that diamond. Just to ensure that left fielder knew to get the ball in. So the runner on first base didn't get any further. Raukura Paratamua, ka tuku whakarunga I taua epa tuatahi. Tai ana he te pōro pia, te take I tatari ai, kia whakaokia mai. Oh, and a good pitch. Dokura saw it too, and she gets a piece. So another life in the box. Mila Hesp just needs to push one past now if she can. They're opting for an outside. And she sends it down the middle. And a beautiful single for her. And a nice, safe hit for Pōneke. Ka nuku whakamua. Number 19, Madison Simeon. And a bit of a wild pitch there to move at Wellington around those bases. Runners on second and third base. And a foul ball off that third baseline. Number 5 just having to duck. And they're in a good position to score Wellington. With one down, Canterbury. They can try and push a double. Ruanga Poihe. Ruanga Hangai Eke. And our update on Diamond 1, the two teams we have Southland versus Otago, and that is for 8th and 9th placings. They are shortly to commence as well. And a shuffle to the outside of the plate. Taitei ke te epa rā. Good scoop from the catcher to keep that one in front. Oh, and that looked like a decent pitch. E hara. Ki tā te kaiwa wāora. Kiki ana ngā tūnga, o i taina ngā tūnga katoa. Ko tahi ana ke te putanga ki taku nei mōhio mō te kapa o Canterbury Waitaha. And a good hold, the catcher just pushing that runner on third base back to her base. We have number 3, Ruby Morrison. And straight down the middle, that one. Ka kite mena ka taia e nei kai oma. Te aki te kapa o Waitaha kia tuku I te pōro. Wellington. They may try and push Canterbury here. To just make a play and hopefully force an error. So far though, Canterbury staying very disciplined. And sending one in the air. It's a foul ball. Big jump from the runner on first base. Whare tatau mo tēnei kaipatu. Full house as she squeezes up for the bunt. But will probably pull back for a slap. And a swing and a miss for the batter of Pōneke. And that's side away for Canterbury, leaving those runners out on the bases. And now their turn to try and score some runs. And our lineup for Pōneke Wellington, we have on the mound Ava Hamilton, and as catcher MāORI. On first base Madison Simeon, second base Ruby Morrison, third base Scarlett Inda, at shortstop Ivana Thompson Laulu, At 7, Nijin Tolovaa, and at 8, we have Alyssa Kay, and at 9, Shana Lord. Up to bat first, number 5 for Canterbury. And as lead-off batter, she'll want to get on base. Karua pia, ngā hāngai eke, ki runga i ana pukohiwi. Bailey Delaney, anything close, she'll have to have a swing. And this time puts it out on the diamond, scooped up by the third baseman, and it's an overthrow. So she rounds 2. Number 4 now up next, Nancy Dittmer. And the ball stays foul. Lifted again in the air and eaten up off that first pitch, number 11. Sienna Warren. So in the box now we have Kohine Harrison. Good pitch to lead off. And runner on third, 2 down for Wellington. Outside ball, good hold by the catcher, keeping that ball forward. And with the runner on third, they can't afford to let any balls go loose. Great pitch, just forcing that batter to go chasing for their outside. Haruanga hāngai eke, ko tai te poi he. And the third strike, taking her chasing, and to bring Wellington back in for a bat. Both sides keeping it very tight. If they can do the same again, now Wellington get more runners out on base. They just need to score them this time. And to kick it off in the top of the second innings, number 13. Nijin Talovaa. And a good leave of that first pitch. It's 2 outside. And it seems to be the pitch that the pitcher is throwing. Bunt ball. Good pick up there from the catcher. And a decent bat as well. It's kept alive. And it's just in front of that plate. And there may be a discussion on whether the ball was a foul. And no, it'll be an out at first for Canterbury. And number 2, Shana Lord. Pushing the insides now on this batter. This time the batter has a go. Two and one's the count. They need a push for 2 to double up. Take care, te epara. Just a bit of back knowledge. If you do bunt the ball and it hits you but you're the batter and you are still in the batter's box, kei te pai tērā, engari mehe mea ka tuki a koe tō tinana te pōro, nā kua puta koe te paua ka patu, kei waho. So essentially if you bunt the ball and it hits you as you're going to run to first base and you have left the batter's box, you are automatically out. And that's just common sense really for interference of the ball. Similar to if you're on first base and the ball gets hit your way, you do have to allow the ball to pass before you continue running. Be it jumping over it, stopping. Aua momo. Batter in the box. Maya Roos and a runner on first base, Shana Lord. A quick jump there from the catcher of Canterbury. She's ready to let that ball go. She doesn't want that runner going anywhere. But we may see the batter square up again to put one down on the deck. Ooh, a nice catch. Just falls outside. But it's a good release to just check that runner. The batter now with 3 and 1. Sends it to shortstop. And can't quite get the backhand. Runners safely on second and first base. And back to the top of the batting order. We have Ivana, Thompson, Laulu. She too gets a nice piece and they take the lead runner. Picking the out off at second. I think they tried to twist that double, but couldn't quite offload it in time. So 2 down now for Canterbury. Number 1, Alyssa Kay, up to bat. We may see a steal. In an ideal world. The runner on first heads to 2. And with that lead runner on third, the ball stays with the catcher. Good eyes from Alyssa. She's not swinging at anything. It doesn't look good. She sends it up in the air. Oh, and it's tracked down by centre field for Canterbury, and that was a lucky one. There were 2 of them there ready to take it, but I'm sure that centre fielder knew exactly what she was doing. And I think one of the first things you learn when you are playing a T-ball or softball is when there's a fly ball, you yell, "My ball." I do remember that being something that was drummed into me and all my cousins, my friends, when we used to play. One of the first things we learnt. Ko te mea ua ua i te wā. Ka umere toko rua o korua. Engari ko te take ka pērā ai kia kaua e tuki tangata. And that's just for safety, I guess, because you're looking at the ball and tracking the ball. You're not looking at who's around you and who else may be tracking the ball. So when you do hear it or say it, hopefully others around you listen, so you don't bang into them or have a collision. So if you are learning softball, one of the first things you'll learn is to call mine on any fly balls. Tēnā mā whetū mō te kapa o Waitaha, Mila Hesp. And strike 2's the call. With 1 ball pitch to come. And they swoop one past the batter. And a nice strike out there from the pitcher for Pōneke. And up to the plate next we have number 8, Emily Smith. And she bats it straight back on that first pitch. Picked up by centre. And Wellington will only let her get to first. With Briar Croskery now. First baseman just shuffling forward and moving in on that pitch. Briar could put it in the dirt, so they do need to get a quick jump on it. There it is. Oh. And I think they got her. They did. They got the tag. They run it in for it to be their third. But Canterbury will just hold position. He mea matua. They don't want to take the walk. Ki te hikoi ki tō ruma ko koe tērā. So it's 2 down for Pōneke. Runner on third. And in the box we have number 9, Shane Barker. Ko ia hoki te kaihopu o tōna tīma. Good hold from the catcher. Now try and push it inside. Good pitch. Awha ua te kite kei te aha te pōro engari. Ki taku kite ngā iāhua. Anga tōtika kātahi I wepu ki waho. This time, a foul ball for Shane Barker. She'll get another chance here. A little slap and an easy out at first, meaning the run coming home isn't scored, and it'll be side away for Wellington to have a bat as we head into the top of the third. Ka rea no tētai o ngā kapa kia whai omanga. Both teams yet to score their first run as we head into the top of the third innings. And we should have Ava Hamilton up to bat first, following on Ivana and Alyssa Kay. Ehe, ka tai te kite ko raukura paratamua ke Te kaipatu tuatahi mo pōneke. Ball low is the call. Nā kua tuki te pōro. Ki te kaipatu, no reira ka rirui aia. Tana tuinga ki te papa tuatahi. Madison Simeon now in the batter's box. And she takes a cut, sending it in the air. And again in the air, track, track, track. And it's a foul ball. So Madison will get another life. It looked pretty close to that line. Staying alive in there. Taking plenty of pitches. Ka ngenge haere te kaiepa nei. In the air again. And tracked well by the fielder. Shortstop, actually, I think it was. Two outs now for Canterbury. And a stolen base by Wellington. Up in the air and caught by the catcher. Ka rua I naenei ngā putanga. Luckily, no backdoor for the runner on second base. The catcher was ready to let it go. Number 3, Ruby Morrison. Ki te mena ka taia tēnei a Ruby Morrison. Te patua kia taikainga mai tō rātou kai oma. Good eyes, and a big hop from the runner on second. Oh, and she takes one. She was ready to hang it up and take her free base to first. 3 and 2. Full house. This time though, she makes her way there. Runners on 1 and 2. And a nice bat there down the middle. And they get the force play at 2. All they had to do was stand on the base. And that'll end the top of the third. Wellington back out to field. Back to the top of the batting order for Canterbury. Bailey Delaney. Oihara Namatekau. Kendra Monaghan. She'll have to swing away with 2 strikes on her. Ka taia tonu a te tuki te poro, engari mehe mea ka hara, ka puta, ka iwaho. And that's the 3rd strike on Kendra. And the first out for Pōneke. Second batter up to bat now. Having to duck that one a little bit. And now we're at the top of the batting order, Bailey Delaney. And fielded there by the third baseman, who gets it off nicely to first base. They take their second out. 2 up, 2 down so far. With number 4, Nancy Dittmer, up to bat. Swings on that outside ball. And it's a foul. And another big cut for a foul ball. And I'm not sure if she got a piece of that one. Ko te tumanako I pā te pōro I te patu. Kia ruanga hāngai eke. And side away for Wellington. 3 up, 3 down. And we head into the top of the 4th innings. Waitaha making their way out to field. And this game is for 3rd and 4th placing. Ka rea no tētahi kia whai o manga. And I'm sure these girls are all well deserving of a break. So I'm sure they've had a long tournament. Aha kua kāri tuai ngā kēmu tuatahi te ringi tuatai o tēnei tōna mana. Kāre kore kei te mamai haere, kei te ngenge haere ngā tinana. Te namarua, Shana Law, te kaipatu tuatahi. Haitimata mō te kapa o Pōneke. Oh, and a great pitch. Down the middle. And one to look at for Shana Lord. Now she knows what to swing at. She's got short handle at the moment. And 3rd strike, she's having to run it out. And an overthrow. But she won't round first and she'll just stay where she is. Up to bat next, number 7 for Wellington. MΑΟRI. They're off to a good start so far. Wellington. They've got one runner on. Whoa, and again, just too much on that overarm. They were all in the right position. There was good cover there from the second baseman on first. Runners on 1 and 3. And number 5 up to bat next, Ivana. Still none down for Waitaha, Canterbury. We should see the runner on first run all the way to second. They can afford can afford to go with none down, Wellington. I think that was just the coach there telling the runner, you're going, you need to go. And there we go. Head down. Heading straight there. Coming off the fingertips and slipping wide. Just need to bring it back a little closer to the plate. 2-1, ruanga poi he tahi te hangai eke. Kai oma kai te papa tuarua me te papa tuatoru. Catcher doing well to keep those balls in front. 3-1 now on the batter. And they take the runner coming home, but it's an overthrow. The runner at first, could have taken that second base. Ka whakautika hia te papakainga. Ka tū te wā. O tētahi tinihanga ki te kapa o Waitaha. And a change being made for Canterbury. Nā ko taku hia ki te kite i ngā tātauranga mō te rangi tuarua. I have been trying to look for the stats for day 2. Engari pia kare kau. Kei reira ngā tātauranga mō te rangi tuatahi. Kāre mo te rangi tuarua. No reira pia kari mahi. Kei te pai tēnā. And a new pitcher on the mound for Canterbury. Te taia au te ki te tana nama. No reira, hei te wā ka huri tuara. Ka ki te kōwai. Namatahi, Alyssa Kay. Wellington now on the board with 1 run. And the steal to second goes. What a nice pitch. Te kitenga ahua. Change up pia tērā. So as pitcher we have Kiana on the mound, number 14. Two balls, 1 strike, runners on third and second base. And a nice inside pitch. that left side of the plate to bring it to 2-2. And pushing that inside again. But it'll be 3-2 now, the tally here on Alyssa Kay. She bats it away. They opt for an easy out at first. And Alyssa Kay goes to round first, but makes her way back there. And she manages to score 2 runs in the meantime. Koera te taimea ua o te tākaro I runga I te pātiti, and another hard thing about playing on the grass is that the whole diamond isn't fenced like it is on a skin diamond. No reira mena ka whiu atu me haere ki te whai taua poro. So if it is an overthrow, you have to chase it down. I'm not sure if they do dead ball when it's gone too far, or if after an overthrow you are only able to be advanced by 1 base. But it does make it a little bit harder. The next batter for Wellington, number 21, Raukura Paratamua. Leaves the first one to come down. Lets the second one come down as well. 2's the count. Kua tau ngā kārea roto I tēnei wā. That'll take her to 3 balls. And nice and relaxed here. No pressure at all. She can hang it up and wait for this next pitch to come. And that should be her 4th to take her to first base and move the runner around. Number 19 up to the plate next. Madison Simeon. She too leaves the first pitch. And she's ready for the next one to come down. She has 1 ball on her. Runners on second and first base. Oh, and she takes a look. And she knew it was one to swing at. 1-1's the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Having to dodge that one. Taking her to 2 balls, 1 strike. And we'll see how Canterbury try and work their way out of this one. They need a push for 1 out. And a nice cut. Shortstop. Keeps it tight. But Wellington score a run and shuffle those runners to second and first. Me kaha tēnei kapa I nānei āhua. Raro ke ngā kārea roto. Toko whānga umanga kua tai mai mo te kapa o Pōneke. And they just need to push and work one out at a time. Easy out. Number 14, Scarlett Inder. And we'll see if she can find some connection with this pitch. Oh, and a perfect pitch right on the outside. Oh, and that looked pretty close, coming down the middle, maybe a bit too low. Just needs a bit more height to it. I'm sure Scarlett would like another one of those. Putoa no taua, epa, ball low. And she's in a comfortable position. 3 balls, 1 strike. And she leaves the next one for her walk to first base. And time is called for Canterbury. They've got loaded bases now, so they do need to slow up that momentum from Wellington. And innings 4 has been the innings for Wellington to push forward, scoring 4 runs in this bat. Canterbury very capable of getting these outs, and they've just made it easier for themselves to try and twist a double. Any plate is an out, any base is an out for them. So as long as they know where the ball should go, if it comes hit to them, they should be okay. Great strike coming down there. And in the box we have number 3, Ruby Morrison. Kua tuki te pōro no reira. Ko pōneke ka tai atu ki te papa tuatahi. And it's a dead ball. So the runner gets to first, and they score the run, and it's still loaded bases. And the next batter up to the plate. Good catch by Canterbury. She knows she has to keep those balls in front. Number 19. Takauma Torupea, Nijin Tolova'a. Again, good catch. And just the batter there asking for her count. Torunga Poro, so she'll hang it up. Won't even have a swing at this next one. a nice, perfect pitch. Just off that right side. And there had to be one. Can she push another one out? The pitcher for Canterbury, number 14. And there she goes, doubling it up and making it full house, 3 and 2 on this batter. And that one just too low for the batter. Wellington score again. And time here for Pōneke. And tactically, they just need another 2 runs now. Wellington, if they're wanting to finish the game early. Canterbury making a few more changes. Hei whakamohio atu hoki, hei te karakaka tū ai a te kēmu whiringa toa. I wainga nui i a Hutt Valley me Counties Manukau ki taku whakapono. But a live update of our score on Diamond 2, Southland versus Otago. We have Southland currently fielding at the top of the third. Southland have 4 runs, Otago with 0. And a change of pitcher for Canterbury. We now have on the mound number 12, Anahera Manawatu, Percy. And we are back into action after that a short break for a change for Canterbury. And we have up 21, number 21, Raukura Paratamua. Ehara konama te kaumatahi Ailani Thompson Laulu. And this is her first bat in this match at the top of the 4th. Loaded bases for Wellington. Good stuff there from the catcher, keeping it forward. Three balls so far, so she can afford to let this pitch come down and not have a swing at it. taking the count to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And in the air, lifted for a foul ball outside the fence. And that'll be ball number 4. So our runner comes home and it's still loaded bases for Wellington. Number 7 now, Maya Roos. And she lets the first pitch come down. And a good gauge for her to see the speed. Oh, and she takes a cut of the ball, but it hits the glove instead. And again, another cut there. Anahira pushing it past. I think the bat's just going slightly over. The ball's just tucking right under that swing. Here comes the pitch. And a strikeout left in the box, number 7 for Wellington. And the momentum change they needed, Canterbury. They've got 1 down, loaded bases. And at the top of the table of the batting order, we have number 5, Ivana. Beautiful. Can she shoot for 2 now? And a pass ball. But the catch is out of the crouch way too quickly for any runners to come through. 1-1 now for Ivana. And she takes a crack at the next one. Sends it in the air. Kuahara. And again, keeping herself alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and a strike there as well. Strikeout for Anahira. And hopefully bringing a few more smiles to her teammates' faces. They've pulled back. They've now got their 2 outs that they needed. They just need one more. Alyssa Kate, second in the batting order. And again up in the air, sent out to centre, it finds some green. So they score 1, 2. And held up there. 2 runners coming home for Wellington, runners on a second and third base. They've taken the lead by 9 points. The first pitch comes down for Okura. And inside, chase down. They can't quite pull it in at Canterbury, safe on first base. And the 2 runners coming home. And that's just unlucky. That ball just fell in field between 3 players. He ua I te wā ka pērā I te mea. Nā wai te pōro. Mā wai e hopu. Te mōhio no reira. Etahi wā āwha ua. Ka waiho te katua. But they did still get it off quickly. Ake ne pēr kāre he whiunga pai ki taua tangata I te papa tuatahi. Hioi anō. Te kaipatu I nānei te nama te kauma iwa Madison Simeon. Runner on first base, Raukura Paratamua. She takes the first pitch to look at. And bats it straight back out there. Oh, and the runner too quick. Wai parahuti ka tai atu tuatahi. Ki taua papa tuarua. Ko wai nai nei ko te nama te kaumatahi. Ai Lani Thompson Laulu. Ehara ko te nama te kauma whā. Scarlet Inda. Up to bat. And a foul ball to keep herself heading away. E rua ngā hāngai eke, 2 strikes on the batter. Just 1 out needed for Canterbury to come in for a bat. Good hold. And she looked at it. Felt those elbows move upwards. Tracking that ball all the way down. And the out they needed. Canterbury for side away. And they hustle in. And points on the board is important for them. Wellington back on the green. Number 11 for Canterbury, up to bat now. Sienna Warren, she has 1 strike on her so far. Beautiful catch from the second baseman to take Wellington to 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th innings. Oh, and a nice pitch, just working that strike zone. Number 20, Colquhorn Harrison. Ahua moata pia taua whiu, taua waihoi te pōro. Kia pērā ai. Engari, haramai anō te epa. Shortstop with a clean scoop to take them to their 2nd out. Ka whai putanga tuarua tēnei kapa o Pōneke, and they'll be very excited. They just need 1 more. We have number 14, Kiana, up to bat. Great lead off for the pitcher. She pushes for 1. Can she push for 2? Well, just off their outside. We'll see what the catcher is calling for and what she wants to come down. As she shuffles just to the outside. Kiana having a look and reaching over for it. She now has 2 strikes, 1 ball. 1 out to come for Wellington. Ko tei te putanga, ka hiahia te kapa o Pōneke. Bats it away, Kiana, to stay in there. Oh, beautiful. And she's very hungry. You can see she wants to put it out on that field. And that was a good piece and the right pitch to take a swing at. So hopefully keeping Wellington on their toes. If they can push an inside here. Wellington. Good hold from Kiana. And time called by the catcher there for Pōneke. They only need one out. Ka whakamutu I tēnei kēmu. I te mea ko rātou tērā a kaimua me ngā omanga te kauma tahi. A live update of our score on Diamond 2. We have Southland with 6 runs and Otago with 1. At the bottom of the 4th. And we see the celebration there. Strike out for the batter. And Wellington very, very happy to end their tournament on a high. And that will mean they finish 3rd place. And e hara tērā I te mea pauri mō te kapa o Waitaha hoki. Ko rātou tonu kua tai tua whāmai ki tēnei tōna mana. Canterbury should also be very happy with their performance. They have ended the tournament well, still placing 4th. Engari, ko te kapa o te rā, kua tai tuatoru mai, ko Pōneke. Nā koira tāku, mō te rangi nei, koe nei hoki, te rangi whakamutunga mō tēnei whakataitai ā-motu, mō te poi uka. Hei te tahi karaka ki taku whakapono ka tū ai te kēmu whiringa toa. Engari, e mihi ana ki ngā kaitākuro katoa o te wā, ngā kaiako, ngā whānau whānui, ngā kai tautoko o te kaupapa nei. Kia haumaru tō koutou, hoki ngā atu ki o koutou kāinga. Kia haumaru tō koutou, hoki ngā atu ki o whānau. So that'll end today's games here on Diamond 3. And Wellington placing 3rd place with Canterbury placing 4th. So that'll be the end of games here on Diamond 3. The final is to be played at 1 PM, I do believe, and it is between Hutt Valley and Counties Manukau. Koira te tikanga. Don't quote me. That's what I believe is to happen. But that is the final games on our field here. So thank you all to everyone watching and listening in, supporting their taiohi, their rangatahi here today and for the past 4 days. And to all the sponsors, the organisers, the umpires and the coaches for all their time as well. Nō reira, hei whakakapi, me te tahi karakia ka haumaru te hokinga atu ki o koutou kāinga. Unuhia, unuhia, unuhia ki te rutapu nui, kia wātea, kia māma, te ngākau, te wairua, te tinana, i te aratakata, koiara e rongo, whakaeria ake ki runga, kia tina, tina, haumie, huie, tākie. Tēnā koutou katoa.
food is your medicine. If you really want good health, know where your food's coming from.
We wanted our children to grow up in the wilderness. The world needs kids like that.
Māori have always understood the best way to live on this harsh land. We can hold on to our tikaka, our practices, our traditions, and bring them into this day and age.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Point like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.